it's time to kick some ass. Well, not really, but listen. Last week I made a battle of my creepiest artwork. Wow! I chose 16 of my creepiest artworks and decided to create stories and let people vote. And after 4 rounds of hard battles, we finally got a winner, which I will reveal at the end of this video. Well, unless you follow me on Instagram, then you probably already know who is the winner. I will go through my favorite artworks, explain the ideas and some of the techniques that I used in order to create them with these beautiful magical fingers. So the first artwork I would like to start with is this artwork. As you see, it's pretty creepy. It's creepy as f***, but it had a big disadvantage in the voting because I called it crazy vegan. And I feel like some vegans, maybe could feel a little bit upset and not vote for that artwork just because it's called crazy vegan. But let's face it, look at his face, he is crazy and he eats something green, so crazy vegan makes total sense for this artwork. And there's also an animated version of this artwork, which is, oh my god. And the animated version was created using MagLife, which helps you to, bring images alive, and I also have some tutorials on that. I remember when this artwork got reposted on some big an Instagram account with millions of followers. I got hundreds of followers from these posts, but I also got lots of negative comments like, what the f***, this is the worst thing I have seen and blah blah blah. So yeah, people did really hate it. I felt so good when people were hating it. I feel even more motivated when people hate my stuff. So next artwork, in my mind it's probably the stupidest artwork I have ever done. This one. And as you can see, it is a guy with a bottle in his head. The interesting thing is that the full artwork is actually a little bit different. So this is a full artwork and it tells you something like, oh, my mom told me to use my brain. And the reason why this is the stupidest artwork I have done because, so basically the idea is that this guy is so stupid that he decided to use his brain as a placeholder for bottle. I just thought it's like a really awesome way to show like some of the teenagers that are young and still very stupid, but they think they are smart. And of course I have also been one of them, who I'm not that old anyway, but here's the truth. You should understand that most likely you are stupid but you don't know it yet. But of course there are some exceptions of teenagers who are really smart. Now let's go to the artwork that I call just sneakers. So this artwork was just like a diss on sneakers in general. At that time I did few anti-company artworks. For example, I did one against KFC, I did one against Cola, and I also did one against sneakers. And the weird part is that I actually like KFC and Cola. And the way this was created is using Smudge tool and Liquify, and I actually have a tutorial on this also. For example, in this artwork I also used the same technique, and this one was called Scary Dreams. And yeah, the idea behind it is just, it's almost like this is how our brain looks when we sleep. It's like all connected to something with these wires. So another 2 artworks which are really creepy and both of them use eyes are actually the artwork called Eyes Out, and also this artwork which I don't really have name for, but I would call it probably something like They Are Watching Us. Wow. And there's also an animated version of this artwork, and yes, I do have a tutorial for the Eyes Out as well. Then we have a pretty funny artwork. I mean, it's not actually funny, but it is funny at the same time because this is the artwork. Before you think I'm crazy, the reason why I thought it's funny because, it's like on his face there is a sign that says I nailed it, and his face is also in nails, so it's like a pun. Not funny? Okay. You talking to me? Huh? You don't like it? Go out. Now. Get out. Get out of my room now. I'm talking to you. Hello? So you're just gonna ignore me like that? Huh? I promise, okay, I'm a normal person, usually, most days, but not today. But am I even recording? Another one which in my opinion was like the creepiest artwork out of all of this was this one. And it didn't actually have a name, I called it just unnamed. And the reason I thought this is so creepy because, I mean, come on, like the girl doesn't have any eyes. And she has like long eyebrows and so on. And the way I actually removed the eyes is just, you can use a spot healing brush tool. Oh my god, what I'm saying? I'm telling people how to remove someone's eyes. Like, then we have that artwork which I actually really love. and there's actually no idea behind this artwork, and I love it so much that I even made a t-shirt with it. Sweatshirt, I mean. Look at that. Doesn't this look magnificent? If you wanna get some of my posters, some of my artworks as posters, I will put a link in the description. You know, you can just go and buy some of my artworks, maybe for your walls, for your house. And finally, the artwork that I saw, this is the most beautiful one. I don't think this artwork is creepy, but I think it's really, really beautiful. Is this one here, and I made like 2 weeks ago a tutorial on this artwork, a full detailed tutorial. Wow! I don't do this often. Another artwork that I did, I just called a rainbow punch, or just punch in the face. The idea is that some rainbows are really bad, and I actually have, you know, a few artworks with this idea where rainbow actually destroys your face. I also have an animation with this idea, you know. Pretty dope, right? Then I have two artworks which actually involve brains. So as you can see, I also have a text there. It's like, I didn't like you anyway. Your brain is leaving you, and it's writing you a letter where it tells you that your brain never liked you. If your brain was like a separate organism and would not like you as a person because maybe you're like really bad person, you don't have any morals, then your brain is just, you know what, I'm leaving, that's it, I'm done with you. And in this one, well, I don't think this one has actually idea. I just like to play with, you know, brains. I like to play with brains. Oh my god. I hope police will never see this. And finally, my dear friends, who won? Let's start with the third place. The third place goes to... What's the third place? Wait, I don't know. Wait, I didn't even talk about this artwork. This artwork, The Hangover. Wow. I didn't even talk about this artwork. I had two names for this artwork. First one was Psycho Girl. I mean, it fits the artwork, but I thought if I name it Hangover, it's gonna be more creative. So it's basically, you know, when you drank too much yesterday on a party, and then you wake up, you go to the mirror, and you're just like, oh my god, what is happening? I have such a big headache. And I'm also planning to release a class for this artwork very soon on my website. And if you don't know yet, I have classes on learnfromfred.com. And you know, for example, how to create this, how to create this, how to create this, how to create this or this. And everything I explain in details, like all the features, all the tools, like one by one, with every little step. You can start your free 30-day trial. And then if you don't want to continue, you just can cancel and you don't have to pay anything. Or if you want to continue and you really like the classes, then just $7 per month. Every month I'm doing new classes. It's like it's getting updated every week. So second place goes to... Wow, this reminds me of Eurovision. Eyes Out! Yes, this artwork. I do think it deserves to be in top 3 because it's pretty creepy. Like the colors are greenish, which also gives it creepiness. Anything to do with the eyes is creepy as F. Why did I do that? This means usually, do you want to eat? Or this also can mean, what the F? And first place goes to... Scary Dreams! Ba 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 ba! I personally don't actually think this artwork is that creepy. Also, it got also like this green creepy colors, it got this, you know, smudging face and so on. I do think it's creepy, but I don't think it's the creepiest one. So again, this artwork got first place by many votes, and it got voted as the creepiest artwork by the people that follow me on Instagram. But if I had to choose a creepiest artwork from my own with my own personal choice, I would have probably chosen Crazy Vegan, or this unnamed artwork, like not the most beautiful one, but it's very, very creepy, I think. With that said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this, you know, me just sitting here on a chair and talking to you, my dear friendcitas, how I call you, or my little Photoshop magicians. Check out the links in the description to get some more info, maybe to see some tutorials. Love you guys. I know you love me too. It's like, I don't know the word in English, but anyway, bye bye.